Peace, everybody. It is yours truly, Lemoy Decina, aka Mr. ASTP Photography. Let me see. Let's see if I can get my Instagram to pick up here. We are picking up live now. All right, cool. Going live on Instagram. Yeah, it is yours truly, Lemoy Decina, aka Mr. ASTP Photography, the owner of a Storytellers Promotions and Photography. Let's get this color changed really fast. Let me round off this box. I had to reset my entire settings because I've been moving around in here, different locations in my apartment, instead of being stuck in this room. So I've had to disconnect from not the software, but my camera. I have a webcam here that's connected. So disconnected from everything, had to reconnect. I've been spending more time outside, man. It's been nice outside here recently. Praise God. It has been nice outside recently, man. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hold on. Yeah, it's been nice outside recently. I hope all is well with everybody. And let me double check my Facebook here. Looks like I'm set up on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's viewing on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. Checking out my Brian. What's up, Young King? Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Sarita. Appreciate you. Looking good vibes, join. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you for joining. And I have, let's see, I have 1 or 2 on LinkedIn. Shout out to everybody that's on here on LinkedIn. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. I'm looking to grow this LinkedIn thing, man. Trying to grow it. So yeah, so just changing things up a little bit. And of course, you guys know I am in a rebooting process. So let me give you the intro. It's only right. I don't know. It does something to me every time, man. It's so freaking epic. It's so freaking epic. Oh my goodness. Praise God. But it does something to me every time, man. I don't know. For those of you guys that don't know, that was a photo shoot, a branding shoot that I did earlier this year. Thinking about it, I think that was back in the end of January this year. Again, we had a phenomenal time. We did a huge event here at my apartment. I think all together we had like 22 people here all together. It was catered. I had it catered. We had makeup artists here. It was just everything, man. We had shout out to my brother Cleveland. He was the model coach for that day. And you probably saw him up there, with his shorts on, his man shorts. And he was the model coach for that day. And man, when I tell you, we had an amazing time. 3 different backdrops. What was it? 3 different backdrops. I have customized backdrops here at my place for brands. If you guys are looking to do like brand awareness type shoots where you need the exact colors for your shoot, we have full customization of those options. So definitely, once this website is complete, you have a better idea what I'm talking about. So trust and believe. Looking at doing some great things here with the space that I'm in. because I have a phenomenal rooftop up here too. So thinking about using the space. They're actually cracking down now with people that don't live here. I guess folks that are non-residents. They've been coming here and just kind of putting on events, doing different things. So they're cracking down a lot with a lot. And it's bad. They even have like the rolling doors for the parking deck, which should be a public parking deck, right? But no, like they actually shut that down from the public, which I think is fair because we have to pay for that parking deck. And it's like for us, it's like $80 a month, bro. So if we have to pay that kind of money for parking decks and we don't have access for our guests to come in because it's always full, or because we're downtown Raleigh, there's always something going on, like the parking deck is always full. And it's an inconvenience for us as the residents to with our guests. And I'm like, yo, like, hey, that ain't a cheap feat. That's not a cheap feat. You hear me? That is not a cheap feat. So yeah, we need to do something about that. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Not at all. Not at all. So anyway, today, and I realized that I need to get a blue screen for my laptop because I've been getting these slight headaches recently from being in front of this laptop for long periods of times. So yeah, Sabrina, thank you for joining, love. Thank you. Good to see you again. Yeah, Queen B, I see you. Let's see what we have here. So I'm going to share my screen and get you guys caught up to speed. GoDaddy's. I've been messing with GoDaddy again, and GoDaddy is where I have my site registered to, and I actually created everything from GoDaddy. And yeah, GoDaddy, there's some things that I'm not pleased with GoDaddy, so we'll get into that. All right. So getting into my screen share again. I hope all is well. It is. Let me change this ticker right here. Right. Also, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I want to know you guys' thoughts. Have you ever done a website before? Have you ever done a website? And I mean, it doesn't have to be from scratch. You could actually find some dope templates out here that you can recreate and just use these dope templates instead of going from scratch and using stuff like WordPress, where you have to have these different codes and all that stuff. Like, I'm not that deep into website building. I just don't do that. I tried it and I spent a month and a half, maybe 2 months and a half, 2.5 months, and it kicked my tail every day. And I was too frustrated to keep going. And I said, yeah, you know what? Let me go to GoDaddy and find me something I can drag and drop, customize, or even remix if I need to. So sharing screen, I think I'm going to share. How do I want to do it this time? I think I'm going to just go with the window tab, not the entire screen. So you guys don't see me jumping around and check what else is going on from my other pages. So we'll go with, I guess I'll share the entire screen for now. And then I'll come back and reset. So speaking of resetting the room, it is yours truly, Lamorticina. I am about to share my screen to catch you guys up to speed with my process of reconstructing my website. And this has been a journey that I didn't even realize that would be so intense, right? So I was talking to my sister Sharita earlier, and she said, how's things going with the website build? I'm like, man, it's going. It's definitely going. I actually stayed up last night so I can get all of my folders organized. And when I tell you, it was way more than I expected. She was like, yeah, I knew that. I'm like, did you? She said, yeah, you're probably the only person that didn't realize how what you doing is way bigger than what you make it seem. I'm like, man, shout out to Brian, young blood. But yeah, I'm like, man, this thing, I stayed up to like almost 3 o'clock in the morning again, so, but I am pretty much all caught up with all of my gallery. Yeah, I am caught up with all of my gallery covers, and You know, I don't know if you guys should be able to see that. I'm actually watching here from my phone too. You should be able to see that. But yeah, these are my gallery covers. These will be all the galleries that I'm going to import into my website, and it's going to be pretty cool. So these, I didn't have to do it, but again, if you can do a little bit extra, then why not, right? I used to ask the question, if I was extra, would you still love me? Some might say, well, it depends how extra you are, you know, it all depends. But yeah, so if I was extra, would you still love me if I was extra? You know, and I guess that's a valid question to ask, right? So so yeah, so these are all the portraits. This will be the portrait folder. My event folder is here. I think I need to create one more with Sharita right there. But this is my event folder. See how I did it different? I didn't feel like I need to do the same process with these. Yeah, I didn't need to do the same process with these. Yeah. So yeah, I thought these came out really cool. Uh Marcus Johnson, shout out to my twin, Miss Novelty. Yeah, the Wakaboomie event. This is the gag. North Carolina Gospel Analysis Guild. That was fire. It's a line dance event here. It's the Gus Witherspoon's Awards. First Fridays with Tierra. Yeah, and this is a backyard private party. Me and Marlon, of course, in Fayetteville. Yeah, man. So yeah, so these are just different galleries that I'll be creating and putting together. So Leola, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Mignon, appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother Leonard. I've been running side by side with Leonard for a little bit here, doing a bunch of events at Missy Lanes. And well-connected brother right there, man. A lot of Grammy nominated awards artists that comes through. He's definitely one of the ones that that people reach out to do like either after parties or actually put events together for. So we actually have Carter Joy. She'll be in town, I believe, the last Saturday of this month. What is the last Saturday? The 20, is it the 30th? I believe it's the 30th. So it's the 30th. So she'll be here on the 30th in Durham, North Carolina. I don't have the flyer loaded up, but she'll be here on the 30th in North Carolina. She's actually one of those housewives, the reality TV stars, but she's also a singer too. So she's going to be traveling. So she's going to be here along with Jasmine Trene. So the designer, she's actually part of my Reboot brand too. So yeah, man, good stuff, man. Good people making some great connections along the way. Great connections along the way. Yeah. Private birthday party. Another birthday party. This is the Haitians of the Triangle. I believe this was their 6th or 7th year anniversary. There's some more Marlon Wayans. The Lover and the Sword. My sister Sharita. She has to get a cover because they had 2 events of The Lover and the Sword, part 1 and part 2. So this would be part 2. So I need to fix that. And then finally, I have some fashion shows that I've done. I couldn't find all of my fashion shows, which was surprising to me. And I still have some more that I'm digging for because I know I have the galleries. But of course, you guys see New York Fashion Week. I think you can see that. Whoops, hold on. This is New York Fashion Week's cover. This is Elite Fashion. Yeah, this was the what was that? The model, it wasn't a model call, it was just a training, a boot camp, model boot camp. Yeah, this was the Dillard's event. That was working with Naira Love. This was the PD Fashion. Got Danville Fashion Week. This was I think this event right here was the only runway to fame. That was the one that was in Greensboro, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, at the convention center. And this one, I'm missing some photos. It was so long. It was like a 6-hour event. a 6-hour fashion show, yo. Shout out to Shay Shay and Takima for putting together such a dope event. But yeah, that was a big deal. I'm missing a lot of photos with that one too for some reason. I don't know why, but I have a lot, but I'm still missing quite a few. This was the LA Fashion Week. It was brought down to Charlotte from LA, and I was fortunate enough to meet the producer of that event. I was able to meet her and then get to network with her, and then they were they were planning back then the LA Fashion Week this month. Actually, it starts next week. Yeah, it's next week or the following week. But it's supposed to be within the next 2 weeks for a week long. And I had the approval to go, but just the funds isn't there. You know what I mean? So I had to pass up on it, and maybe I can reach out to her for next year. And I'll be out there for LA Swim Week. I'm sorry. LA Swim Week is what this was for. Yeah. So LA Swim Week, they brought it to here to Charlotte, North Carolina. So it was dope. It was really, really good experience. Really good experience. But yeah, I had some great content. I have some great content, and and I'm still digging in the crates to get some more updates. And I have a few wedding. I haven't updated my wedding folder yet, but I do have 2 weddings that I've done last year. I covered 2 last year, and one was at the beach, Sunset Beach, and the other one was at. Let me see. It's Brittany. Yeah, the other one was. This was at Sunset Beach. He's a fire, yo. He's a great. They had a ball. And I'm just thankful, like just blessed to be able to capture this moment and really highlight just them to like the way the photos came out. Really, really nice. Really nice. So yeah. Again, if you guys looking for a photographer, slide in my DMs. You can find me in the DMs. You could also just, call me. My information's online. You can hit me up on the website, and however you got to reach out. But I'm definitely available. And I mean, if you're watching this, then you have direct access to me through these channels as well. So yeah. But yeah, this was a really, really beautiful wedding. Beautiful wedding. And they had an indoor segment, they had an outdoor segment. They were on the beach. Let me see if I can find some of the ones on the beach. These are the speakers. And this is mom's right here with the locks. I love her hair. Her locks are freaking amazing. I love locks, yeah. I don't know. It's something about locks for me. It just, yeah, it's something about locks. That's Unc and the bride. That's the second uncle. Her father passed, her uncle stepped in. It's this beautiful story. That's his mom. But this was a long session as well. I was with them all day, like literally all day. From 8, I think I made it out there at Sunset Beach around 8 o'clock that morning, or maybe between 8 and 10. I think it might have been 10 o'clock. I made it around 10, and I ended up leaving there. I didn't even get a hotel room because I didn't plan to be there that long. I ended up driving back because I didn't get a hotel room and book like I should have. Ended up leaving there like about 11:30 that night, and made it back home somewhere around 2 or 3 in the morning. Might have been like 3 or 4 in the morning, 3:30 or 4 o'clock. But yeah, I like that shot. That's fire. I said if she don't feel like that with me. If she don't feel like that with me when I hold her now, fellas take notes. Fellas take notes. All right, so let me get back to work, man. Let me get back to work. Still have a lot to get done here. I did want to show you guys a quick snippet of a sneak peek of the other wedding that I did. Let me see. This is my cousin LaShawn. These are like rehearsals. This was a 2-day event as well because they did rehearsals the night before. So I was able to go in the night before and do the rehearsals, capture that, and just to give you guys a little glimpse of rehearsals. Yeah, these are the rehearsal photos. This was an all-day event as well. Well, the second day, because they had the rehearsals here, then they had like an after-party situation going, where they went to the barn. I believe this is the barn here where they had the actual wedding. They went to the barn after rehearsals. We all ate, did some fellowshipping. Everybody got acquainted, getting familiar with the location. Because if you've never been there before, I promise you'll get lost. I promise you'll get lost. Yeah, so that was cool. And then yeah, we ate good too. Make it shiny. Yeah, everybody ate good. This is such a dope experience, man. Almost left there with the bug, almost. Had to shake that off. Like, wait a minute now. Hold on. And this was the day of the wedding. I love these. Room in his son, Isaiah. Isaiah getting big, man. You hook dad up. Fix him up. Look at that face. Handsome man, though. He has one that he's fixing the. There you go. I love these. That's fire. Funny little character right there. Yeah, so we had a ball. We did that. Show you guys a few of the shots with some of the shots in the church. Try to capture as much as possible, you know. Try to catch as much as possible. That's on. Yeah, this was dope. This was dope. Yeah. So capture those expressions and candid moments. And then let's see. His grandfather. Some coming down the aisle. There's a couple of these shots that I'm just like, man, it should be here. You see that look, fellas? You see that, fellas? You see the look? She's not looking like that, fellas. Yeah. Yeah, these are gorgeous, though. I had to steal a spot in the front pew. There was some shots that I was able to capture behind the minister. Just giving you guys a quick glimpse. See if I can find the highlight shots that I really like the most. Yeah, so these are the ones behind. Hold on, find the ones. Yeah, I love these. And this one right here, I think this is one of the money shots here that I really, really love. Love these. Oh, fellas, if she ain't looking like that, fellas. I'm proud of them, man. They're doing great things too. All right. So it's 4:30. Let me get to work and get serious here. So I'm gonna take you all to my GoDaddy page. Let's see if I can find it. Where was that? All right, here's my GoDaddy page, my back office stuff here. Let's see. So I'm in a pickle, right? I'm in a dilemma right now. And I'm a little bothered about GoDaddy. I'm bothered with GoDaddy right now because site visits last 30 days. Well, site's been still getting hit too. Look at that. Edit website. So yeah, so I'm a little bothered with GoDaddy right now because when I go into my back office and I need to edit, like delete the full gallery, there's no way to delete all. I've been doing my research to try to figure it out before I came on live, so I'm a few minutes behind. But yeah, there's no way I can do it, which is madness. Copyright, storytelling, rights reserved. Yeah. Hold on, let me go back here. Even with like simplifying the app, it still stands out. I love how it still stands out. All right. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see. I'm going to go into my red carpet because this is where I was earlier, just testing some things out. I'm going to test this out here. Let me go back up. So I was testing out, trying to figure out how I can get into my actual gallery, right? And GoDaddy, if you guys notice, like everything is really just drag and drop. It's real simple. I really appreciate this whole process because it's really simple. If you have an idea, you just have to kind of double check with the features on GoDaddy to make sure that you can pull it off or put it together. All right. So this is a gallery layout that I have here where it'll be set up like, I guess you would call it a carousel, you know, and you go here and you can just kind of swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. So I have one here that I deleted earlier, messing around with it, and it opens up here on the right. So I go to my plus box. This is what kind of pisses me off with GoDaddy, right? I have 945 images that's in my back office, that's stored images, right? And it doesn't give me the access to select all and delete. What's interesting is that I actually have some images in here that I don't even have like labeled, or I'm not even using. Like these images, let me go here. I'm using these. I'm using these again, or reusing these again with Evely. And then this section right here, I'm going to also use with the Haitians of the Triangle. Shout out to my peoples. And then also the men's community here, the men's group here, I'm reusing those in my website. So I'm not deleting those, and I have some really good ones I have some really great headshots with this party right here. I'm going to reuse this party down here because all of those photos are great. We're using all of that. This is the second party, the private party. Deleting these, keeping these headshots right here, keeping those headshots, and keeping these down here as well. Shout out to Dr. Akilah Shepherds. We actually made the what is it? The right here, just the flyer. Grand opening, the Wake Forest Historic Museum in Wake Forest. They actually accepted. They wanted this picture in the library. They actually hit me up about creating something fresh just for their relaunch, which was dope. While I was living in Wake Forest, and that was a really cool experience. I was able to have my work premiered in the library for like the first quarter of 2024. So this right here was from Akila Shepherd's. We came together and we pieced this together, and it was based off a storyline that we kind of just curated. Um, where the final image was this one, and I added some tears where this was torn in three pieces, right? Um, and the storyline was something along the lines of a heartbreak story where the boyfriend couldn't get past the girlfriend after they moved on, and he came across this picture of her, and then he tore it, but he taped it back up again as a, I don't know, memorabilia, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it was. And then I created a haiku for it, getting into my poetry bag. It was cool. It was really cool. It was really cool. So this was the face of my brand for about a year and some, about a year, a little over a year. Yeah, a little over a year. This was the face of my brand. She was the face of my brand, I should say. But yeah. So we're actually getting together again this week and doing some headshots or whatnot. So this is the Carib Fest. Shout out to Carib Mask. It'll be down here next weekend, matter of fact. So if you guys are into the culture, you understand what the culture represents. The Caribbean culture they have what's called fetes, FETE, and these fetes where they bring out the feathers and the costumes and all of that stuff. People of all ages from all over the place come through. Right here downtown Raleigh, like literally like a block away from me. I'll be out there getting some photos next weekend with Rain's World Photography. So yeah, we'll be out there. But you never know who might be in there, who may show up. There's celebrities that show up and that's a part of these fetes and everything, man. You just never know. Um, Instagram celebrities, you have people that you see doing skits. They travel with this kind of thing, and it's really cool. It's really cool. So yeah, we have a good time, man. This right here was the most funniest thing. Somebody, grandpa, yeah, they took advantage of him. But anyway, it's culture, y'all. It's culture. It's culture. It's definitely culture. So they'll be in town next weekend. If you guys are into stuff like this, I think it's from like 12 to 8. They're doing a big concerts and everything. So they're having the march, the meetup at 12. I think they start marching downtown from 12 to like 2, I think, maybe 3. And after that, they'll transition to the concert portion. There's going to be vendors like crazy all over the place. All over. It's going to be wild. So yeah, shout out to Lynn Mobley, my mentor. He put me onto this. This will be my third or fourth year attending, doing photos. Last year I was assigned to a group, so that was pretty cool. You guys will see those pictures later on. So yeah, but yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I'm sorry, I sidetracked. Going back to what I was saying, I love these red carpets too. I need to get another red carpet. Going back to what I was saying, I need to figure out how I can actually delete. This was another year. How I could actually delete more than 25 pictures at a time. So that's my issue right now with them. 25 at a time. So yeah, so I'll start from the bottom. And again, I could only delete 25 at a time, right? So it sucks, but anything over that, it'll lock up. The full thing, DJ Blaze, he's big name, big name in that world of fetting. But yeah, so I'll delete these. I can upload those again. I'm at 26. This is going to be ugly. Oh, it doesn't take long though. That's a good thing. But mind you, I have like 900 and some odd photos, right? Oh my goodness. It's crazy. I'm deleting all these photos finally for the first time. Wow. A lot of history right here, y'all. A lot of history. And shout out to Lil Sis Jazz. Shout out to Milton. Shout out to everybody I worked with in the past. I'm at 50. Let me see if I can do 50. I don't know what you can get away with until you try. Oh, look at that. I might be able to. What was that? I may be able to get away with delete a lot more here. Hold on. I did 25 earlier and it locked up on me. That pissed me off. I'm like, you're not gonna make me wait. Do all of that for leave that. Shout out to some of these. Shout out to Rob Miracle. Rob Miracle is my other mentor. This guy right here. He moved to Arizona. Journalism photography. That's his specialty. Animal behind the camera too. Oh my goodness. I think he had over like 35, close to 40 years doing photography work. Those are the type of people that you want in your circle, you know. I remember this. That was a reboot. I may keep that. Shout out to Lynn Mobley. This is my other mentor here. Yeah. Lynn Mobley, if you're watching, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everything, brother. But I gotta get rid of you right here on the site. You know, it's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love, brother. These are my creative photography sessions here. I love, love, love. And it still looks great. That's like 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I added to 2023. I created that about 4 years ago. Yeah. These, I think I may keep these up here. I think I'm going to keep these up here for the sake of the aesthetics. I really love those, so I'm going to keep those up here. That way I don't have to upload them again. I'm at 81. I'm going to push the limit on these and see how many it'll allow me to. Oh, these are still good too. I may keep these red carpets too. I may keep, yep, you know what? I'm going to keep these up here. I'm going to keep these up here. Shout out to Narki Narte. She's the owner of the Wakabume experience right here for the kids. This was Earth Day 2023. That was a great event there. The Grand Marquis Ballroom. Gorgeous facility. Gorgeous. Laquan Shea, this was our first session we had. Sorry, sis, but I got 86 these. Joe, appreciate Joe for always supporting. I mean, I guess I could have done this beforehand, but I really have been staying up and working all that I can to get this stuff done. I like these two. This is Jazz again. This is from Wake Forest. These are fire. Do I want to keep these? I may want to keep these. Those are fire. Let me go back down here real fast. You know, if I'm showcasing my experience with events, I'm gonna keep y'all too, because event photography, weddings, portraits, and excuse me, what's the other niche that I'm looking at? Event photography, weddings, portraits, and I got a brain for it. My brain just poof. I think I'm gonna keep these. They're just cute. That's Dr. Shepherd's too. I would actually rather recreate these, though, to be honest. I would love to recreate these. Give Jazz a call. Yeah, these would be fire. I recreate these. She really boxed too. I mean, at least she's been going to training for a while. She's been training for a while. So yeah, I think I may keep those. This is Dr. Shepherd, our very first session that we've ever had. We've shot on numerous occasions. She still uses that other one as a profile picture on the Instagram. That's still the Instagram page. Wow. This was a dope session right here too. Shout out to Krista, Impress. I have a lot of content. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. A lot of this I can recreate because I have a lot of content already. So let's delete all of these. I have my 124. I remember I was like, she's such a nice person. I was like, well, what kind of music you into? Because you're just too nice. Like, give me a meme mug. And then she struggled. I'm like, what do I need to play? Some ratchet music? What do you need? What do you need? It was hilarious. That was hilarious. All right, so I have these already down here, right? Yeah, I have those at the bottom. So I'll delete these. Looks like more. Let me delete this section at the bottom instead. It looks like there's less down here. So I'll delete these. We had to play some ratchet music to get it right, though. That was hilarious. Too funny. No, I like these too. This is hard, man. Because this is still the same quality of my work, which makes it hard to get rid of. I think what I'm going to do is probably keep these. Keep these. See, Rose. Rose, if you watch it, we need to. It's about that time again. Yeah. All right. So I hate to hold you guys like this while I'm just going through and deleting photos. Shout out to Queen Gears. I think I may keep these too. These are nice. But I guess it's the title of this video, right? Title of the video is deleting a old gallery or something along those lines, right? Shout out to Rose. I think we're going. I mean, not Rose, but Queen Gears. I think we're going to keep these. That's free. Free. These are so fire. I gotta keep these. Oh, I gotta keep those too. Okay. when you torn, man, these are good too, but because the studio, these are crazy. I like these two. When you're a fan of your own work, right? It's just hard. It's hard. Yeah, we could always set up another. Dang, when you're a fan of your own work. Here we go. Delete. Maybe if I keep these though. I think it's just too white. The background is like, it's good, but I don't have like, let me see if I can find a full body. None. She doesn't look like she's floating. These actually look good though. It's time to update. We're upgrading. Yeah. And plus, like people's attention span is always people have short attention span, so I might have to keep these. Yeah, let me do that. Let me undo these. And I'm also going to undo these. So undo this, and that one. And yeah, we'll keep all the rest of them off. Okay. She's Instagram famous. Forgot her name. Tracy something. She just travels the world feting. Like that's her thing. So I'm gonna delete. Sorry, Ashley. It's Father's Day special. Leslie. I should probably have that there. That's the other event. I'm gonna keep that too. I think I'm gonna keep these red carpets. Keep these as well. Her piece. We're gonna get rid of these. I'm sorry, Dr. Keela, but we'll create something fresh though. Oh, what just happened? Oh my goodness, what just happened? Oh, we'll do something else that's fresh when we get a chance though. No, let me keep these up here. I'm really in love with these though, man. These took a full, I don't know how long. I think we were shooting for like a good at least 4 or 5 hours to get those shots, man. Like we put in some work to get those shots. We did. I like that. That was a cover that I had for my clients list that I created. I think that's pretty cool too. Carlosha, she's a real estate agent in the area. I like these. And this was on the creative side. So I have the desk and everything and the chair. The desk is in my storage. Backdrop is all, was this around when I put these up here, 2024 February. So we did this back in 2023. We did this in 2023. And I had to kind of do the whole photo manipulation thing to get the bookshelf in the background for these. Well, that's the original background. And the white on white is like, it's not the white on white, it's just the colors of the, I don't like how the skin pops. It's cool. This other birthday is going to be on, private birthday is going to be on the website. Then the Sweet 16 is going to be on the website. These came out really, really nice. That's the pops right there. Yeah, these are dope. What's up, Shawnee? All right, this is the Christmas shoot we had. I'm going to get rid of these. I wasn't too pleased with the lighting though. Oh, Terry, we have to connect, Terry. I had to reach out to you. I have an idea. I have an idea, Terry. I'll be reaching out to you soon. Delete, 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 delete. I'm just deleting like this thing is going to actually work. Like I just know it's going to work. It's going to burn me up if it doesn't, right? The other red carpet, let me delete these before I go too far and this freezes up like it always does. Oh, it did. It worked. Okay. Okay. I guess it's kind of worth it to have to go through these. Shout out to Kofi, my Kenya brother. He's cool too. It's my African brother. Delete these two. Yeah. Shout out to Faye. I remember these. Shout out to Faye. All right, so I'm gonna re-up. I don't know if these are actually transparent or not, but just showing that way. So these up here twice. And that's up here again too, right? Let me double check. No, they're good. Wow, that's already 5 o'clock, y'all. Look at the time. Look at the time. So delete. The Haitian of the Triangle. I'm keeping those. These are fire though. I really enjoyed this. These are fire. I think we went over these yesterday too. My Haitian community. Sac Passe to my Haitian community. Yeah. Yes, sir. This is Leslie, but I have some updated photos of Leslie. So I don't think I'll need to. I was looking at making Leslie the face of my brand too. She's such a great woman. She's in her mid 50s right now, believe it or not. She looks amazing. She cut her hair. She has like the little fade look right now. Leslie's dope. Shout out to Leslie. So I'll update all of these with the new photos that we did last year. These, I believe, may have been like 2 years ago, or maybe the beginning of last year. No, we did a session earlier this year. Was that earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year. Did some New York Fashion Week rehearsals. Shout out to Gabby Mayo. Did some rehearsals for New York Fashion Week. Probably see a lot of models that you can recognize up here too. Miss Gabby. This is dope too. The video that we were on a billboard in Times Square. We made the billboard in Times Square. So while we were visiting for New York Fashion Week, they were playing the video, which was pretty cool. So we caught it after we were finished. It was an epic moment too, though. I don't know if like right now, I've been seeing ads and people promoting that they can get you on Times Square for like real cheap now. I'm like, wait a minute. People really work hard to get on those billboards, you know, and now it's so simple, or it seems like it's simple to get up there for just a couple $100. So I don't know. All right, so all of my photos that I'm not using are deleted. All the ones that I'm reusing, ironically, I already have a lot of these in my updated folders. Why are you way over here? Where's the rest of your group? But yeah, so I have all of these in my updated folders that I'll be updating my website with. And so that kind of gives me a little bit of time. It's supposed to be down here. I won't have to work with I won't have to upload them again, thankfully. So this is the Magnificent Seven. Shout out to Kathy Griggs. She is finally, running to be the mayor. I think it's the mayor of Fayetteville, man. I've been saying that for years now. Like, girl, you know you're supposed to be the mayor of Fayetteville. You know everybody. You're about the people. Everything you do is about the people. Girl, go ahead and apply. 4 or 5 years now. Probably longer than that. Shout out to Kathy Griggs, girl. I'm rooting for you. Proud of you too. Proud of you. That's beautiful. Yeah, this was the old board for the Deltas. Was the D9, I believe. The local D9 chapter, I believe. So yeah. Why is it shaded up top? That must be the way it's set up. I don't like how it's shaded top like that. All right. But anyway, let me stop sharing my screen. This is just another day. It's another day of Danny, you see yourself up there? But yeah, this is just another day. I'm keeping you guys on my website too, so you guys don't even worry about it. I got you. I'll keep you up there. And your birthday too. Your birthday session is going to be on the website as well. But yeah, it's already 5:04, which is wild because I feel like we're just getting started. What I'll be doing is I'll stay up. Probably going to set up outside again because it's been really nice lately. Set up outside, sit out here on my patio, and just work on this website. So by tomorrow, we'll see where we are. I should be able to have most of this completed by then, if not all. So I'll be working on that and getting that together. And hopefully we can actually get launched by Tuesday, man. That would be ideal. That'd be ideal, you know. So I have a solid strategy to relaunch. I may or may not share my strategy with you tomorrow when we follow up, but let me see. Yeah, so I may or may not share it with you all tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see how everything goes, and I'll see where I am with the process. And if I'm where I need to be, and I'm close enough, then I can go ahead and start sharing, and I can share some of the tools with you all. Not sure if before I was trying to show you all my tabs that I had open the for different services that I'll be using before, but looking back at the video, it didn't work. So it's all good. But yeah, that's my time for today. Today we were able to get through deleting my gallery on my website. We're pretty much done with actually creating the gallery covers. So that's a big milestone. I think that was the most intense. Really wasn't intense. It was just a lot. But I think that took the longest throughout this entire process, just creating the backdrops or just the covers for the gallery. And I may just stick with the carousel look. So all you have to do is scroll down instead of hitting each tab and opening up a new tab. So just thinking about just functionality for the website, speed, and different things like that. If the more tabs you have that you may have to utilize, then the slower the website. You have too many photos, too many videos, different things like that slows the website down, and that's not a good thing. So bad on the SEO, of course, getting back into the SEO stuff. And yeah, man, I have some really, really good tools that I'm looking at restarting my agency. So that's why I'm thinking if I should share information with y'all, should I not? I probably won't, because I'm eventually going to offer some packages to help people with their website and stuff like that. So yeah, working it out though. Thank you all for joining. You guys see the tab down at the bottom. Tomorrow we'll do it again at 4 p.m. Today it is August 10th on a good Sunday. It is August 10th on a good Sunday. It is yours truly, Lamorte Cena, aka Mr. ASTP Photography, also known as a Storytellers Promotions and Photography. That's what the abbreviations are for. And I appreciate you all. Thank you all for taking the time out and joining me, hanging out with me. What is my Instagram saying? Kathy, thank you for joining. Kathy, Mandy, thank you for joining. Capture Vibes Photos, thank you for joining. King, appreciate you, brother. Erica.com, thank you for joining. Good to see you. Good to see you. Donna Peak, actor, thank you for joining. Yeah. Maddie Marlin, thank you for joining. Good to see you again, too. Dope. Yeah, man, just trying to build this up as I go. I think this is going to be a great way to where am I? This is a great way to relaunch. We can celebrate together. So thank you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do it again at 4 p.m. with some more updates, and we'll do it until we get it done. So that's my time. You guys have an amazing Sunday. Create a beautiful day, and